Curry&apos historic finals game 2 a window to Warriors before Kevin Durant. Oakland. There was a time not so long ago when Steph Curry did this on a regular basis. 9 3-pointers in one game? He did it 7 times alone in the 2015-16 regular season, in which he was the league's first unanimous MVP, with the other 400-plus players in the NBA combining to do it just 8. That's how transcendent Curry was before Kevin Durant came to town, and that's why his record-breaking three-point outing in Golden State's 122-103 win in Game 2 of the Finals against Cleveland was such a positive sign for the defending champs. When Curry drove the welcome wagon for Durant during that free agency visit in the Hamptons in the summer of 2016, he said goodbye to those days in which he was side by side with LeBron James in the conversation about who was the best player in the game. Durant's skill set would have an inevitable impact on the way the Warriors played, with Curry sharing the spotlight in the name of sustained success and a good, old-fashioned talent overload. But Game 1 of these finals seemed to highlight the potential problems of that scenario, as Durant was average in a way that simply shouldn't happen when he steps on a basketball floor. He didn't play with force against James, whose 51-point outing came mostly against Durant as Golden State came so close to falling behind at the start. He didn't dominate offensively, missing 14 of 22 shots while Curry took the early Finals MVP lead. Questions arose about Durant's mindset, about all those isolation plays that seemed to undermine what the Warriors' way was all about. Ain't it funny how a 26-point, 9-rebound, 7-assist night in which he hit 10 of 14 shots has a way of killing a growing narrative? Well, some of those mysteries are created by you guys, the media, Warriors assistant coach Ron Adams told USA Today Sports. And look, I think in Game 1, we were probably shocked early. Different team, different series, from Houston in the Western Conference Finals, and LeBron, playing aggressively, and not really combating much what he was doing. It's a first game, and first games are dicey in this league. Kevin will always adjust, I think, to the moment. I think he did that. I think he played great tonight. As good as these guys are, they're going to have good nights and bad nights, whether it be Steph, Klay, Draymond in his own way. It's just part of it. We tend to not move the needle a whole lot one way or another. As CEO Jack Bogle, of Vanguard said, the market generally returns to the mean, so I have great confidence in that with our guys. More NBA only Durant knows if he's still content with these kinds of nights. He played a major part in a pivotal win that got the Warriors one step closer to their first back-to-back title, then didn't even have a seat on the post-game podium. That's what happens when 4 All-Stars are sharing the same room. Curry shared his news conference with Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green had one of his own. Durant spoke with reporters in the locker room and was available in the hallways afterward before making an appearance on ESPN's NBA Countdown. But by and large, it was a clock-in clock-out kind of existence. Still, it spoke volumes that Durant responded to his Game 1 struggles by having such a significant presence. You could tell from the jump he was locked in, Green told USA Today Sports. The last couple days, you could just see him locked in, see how much he was focused coming out. One thing that stood out to me was his activity on the defensive end to start the game. When he's like that, the offense will come. He's probably one of the greatest scorers, if not the greatest scorer, we've ever seen. But when he's locked in on the defensive end, I know it's coming. Meanwhile, Curry had left the Oracle Arena crowd buzzing like he can. Of all the breathtaking shots that he buried, the one that put the Warriors up 14 with 7:51 to go was the most absurd of them all. Kevin Love was chasing Curry on the left wing, trying to keep up as the shot clock neared its end. But Curry heaved the ball like a shot put, found the net that so often makes him smile, and all of a sudden it was a flashback to that pre-Durant time when this was the norm. The night was his, but it wasn't his alone. And that, for the sake of Golden State's long-term sustainability, was worth noticing. At the end of the day, It and number 39 semicolon it's all about trying to get a win and doing whatever you can to make that happen, Curry said when asked about the record, which was previously held by Ray Allen from the 2010 Finals, Boston against Lakers in Game 2. I always say like if we focus on that, good things happen individually all across the board. So I never woke up and was like, alright, let n number 39 semicolon s go get 9 threes and get the record. It was more so about playing the game the right way, having good intentions out there on the court and good things happen. Follow USA Today Sports and number 39, Sam Amick on Twitter.